the first full day of Comic-Con. We are live with all the action both inside and outside the convention center, including what you can do without a badge.
Comic books. It's what sparked Comic-Con more than 50 years ago. I'm Eric Connert. Coming up, I'll take you inside this new comic shop in Oceanside and explain why the owner of this place says the strike in Hollywood isn't all
doom and gloom. We're just trying to teach people genuine skills of fighting with a twist of Star Wars.
Next on CBS 8, bringing Star Wars to life, we are going to introduce you to the San Diego Sabres.
Another day of hot temperatures across San Diego County. That includes downtown by the convention center, but hotter as you make your way inland. We'll find out if there is any relief in sight as we look at that 8-day forecast in just a bit. It's 6 a.m. on Thursday, July 20th, and you are up with CBS 8.
Superheroes, wizards, and Jedi, oh my! This morning, people from around the world are in San Diego for one of the biggest celebrations of pop culture. Thanks for being here at 6 a.m., everyone. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Anna Laurel in for Netta Iranpour. Right now, we are about 3 hours away from the first full day of Comic-Con. We've got live team coverage for you. Dana Marie McNichol is going to show you what you can do without a badge.
But we begin with CBS 8's Chris Grow live inside the convention center. Hey, Chris.
Good morning, guys. And look, it's quiet right now, but in about 3 hours time or so, that's all going to change once these doors open up and they start to see a lot of these exhibits. In fact, right now we are at one called Distillery, and I want to bring in Sean Edgar here with Distillery. And Sean, explain this to us, because you guys are rather new compared to maybe some of the other exhibitors, right?
Yeah, we just launched last summer, and so basically what we are is we are next generation comic publisher devoted to the future of creator-owned comics. So
I was going to ask, well, why is that so important?
It's so important because we need to empower our creators to tell the best stories possible. And so when you let them keep the IP, when you give them equity, that gives them the freedom to write and draw the best comics.
And what do we have on display here today? Something is going to be released at 8:30, you said? Or 9:30, sorry?
Well, basically, we have our very first book called The Devil's Cut. And so this is a jam between all of our founding creators doing 5 to 10 comics, and all collected between 2 covers. And the beautiful thing is that it's available right now. This is the first time anybody is seeing The Devil's Cut.
Wow, that's awesome. And we also do a little bit more than comics as well, too, kind of bring them to life.
Yeah, so absolutely. So this is Momino. This is our debut designer art toy by Junko Mizuno. She's a wonderful artist. And the cool thing about these is with the passing months, you're going to see our other founding creators do variants of the colors on this toy.
You seem obviously so joyous right now. You're very happy, obviously, to be here. Who wouldn't be? Yeah. But what inspires you the most with all of this? Again, organizing so many content creators and artists.
I mean, the fact of the matter is Distillery organized the best writers and artists. I think that's inspiring to me. Like, some of these comics, just flip through that and you'll see just the joy and the beauty, the life and the passion behind those panels.
All right, well, good luck today, and thank you so much. And guys, exhibits, again, you're going to see the ones that maybe you've heard of, and maybe the ones that you are just now finding out about, and it really is such a unique experience. I mean, for me, again, inside the convention center for the very first time, just got to say, geeking out just a little bit being here before everyone else here. But we also know that not everyone is able to get a badge, and we do know that there are things that you can be doing in and around the Gaslamp area throughout San Diego in order to have a good time. And we do have that part of our story covered here with Dana Marie McNichol, who is live out there in the Gaslamp, showing us everything that there is to do. Dana Marie?
Hey, Chris. Now, I am dressed up as reporter Barbie, but for right now, because I'm in the Paramount Plus activation, we are taking a photo op as the Pet Cemetery. It's a prequel to the original Pet Cemetery, the Stephen King movie. So there are so many things to do. This is just one of many. And I do want to bring in James Cullen. He is with Paramount Plus to say, gosh, you can spend an hour here and stay busy. What are we doing?
I mean, it's an incredible experience that our team here at Paramount Plus built. You know, it was imagined as an extension of our Mountain of Entertainment campaign that really likes to bring our iconic IP on the fictional mountain together. And so we thought, what a great way to bring this to fans, to build a live experiential extension of that campaign. and just allow them to go through this large lodge experience where they can interact with 10 different mini activations within the space itself.
Now, I did come here last night. This was the first day that was open to the public. So let's take a look at some of that video. I had way too much fun. You're going to see me diving into Bikini Bottom, taking a Polaroid, leaving with a lot of different fun experiences. Now, what are we looking at? It's there's the Yellow Jacket activation. That's a really creepy, exciting, intense show that a lot of fans are excited about. What are you doing in that activation? Let us know.
Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting space for us to build for this. Recently, Paramount Plus became the new streaming home of Showtime, and one of the most iconic kind of new IP within the Showtime catalog is, of course, the Emmy-nominated show Yellow Jackets. And so when we built this lodge experience, we felt like they had to be as a part of this experience now. And so fans get an opportunity to walk into this mossy, overgrown space. That's a compound as an homage to the Yellow Jackets kind of lore. And as you walk through into the kind of wooded compound, you get to be face to face with an amazing photo experience with the Antler Queen herself. So it's pretty exciting.
Amazing. Yeah. James, thank you so much. And before we go, we're just looking at the Star Trek delivery area. So Eric, I mean, if you're a Star Trek fan, this is going to be really fun because you get a caricature created of you, and that's something that you could take home.
That looks really cool. Lots of cool things to see there. That's awesome.
I know.
One more stop, Dana Marie. I'm sorry, Barbie reporter has been showing us here. Love the outfit, of course. Very timely with another exciting development that's going to happen here tomorrow. Awesome. Thank you, Dana Marie. Appreciate it. We'll check back in with you again. Comic-Con will look much different with the actors and the writers on the picket lines here. They are not allowed to promote their shows and movies while this strike continues. Marvel and DC studios have already said that their panels will not be at the convention. Paramount Pictures is still hosting a panel today at 11:30 a.m. on their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. We had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in studio here yesterday. That was fun to see. Coming up here, I'm going to introduce you to a local comic shop owner who says the strike isn't all bad news.
This morning, we're working for you, sharing your best options for transportation to Comic-Con. The #1 tip is try to avoid driving down there. West Harbor Drive is closed down near the convention center. Parking is very limited. Many lots are used for pop-ups. Street parking will likely be full, but I mean, you could get lucky. 7 lots downtown and the convention center garage are reserved for Comic-Con attendees. Another option, though, is to use free shuttle bus service. You only need your official Comic-Con badge. There are 6 routes, each with pickup spots near hotels close and far from the convention center. This is a map you're looking at of all the stops. The buses come about every 15 to 30 minutes. There's also the trolley. MTS is running a special Comic-Con Express line from the Balboa Avenue to the 5th and Imperial stops. It can bring you right across the street from the convention center. You can also take a longer route on the Green Line or the blue and orange. Make sure you get off at 12th and Imperial. You have to pay through the Pronto app, or you can buy at a machine at a trolley stop. There are discounted Comic-Con passes available through that app.
Let's check in with Evan Ronnie and see what the weather's going to be looking like as people are trying to decide whether they should add that extra layer or cape right now.
Take it off.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Right? Don't take it too seriously. We're not getting too wild here, but we do know that many of those costumes are layered. And keep in mind, temperatures along the coast, including at the convention center, are going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s by the time we get to our afternoon stretch. So that's closer to about the noon hour, noon to 2 p.m. or so. Otherwise, upper 70s. So you're going to feel the warmth out there for sure. Good idea to limit the number of layers that you have on you. Good idea to exceed what you would normally be drinking in water, and of course to lather up the sunscreen as usual. Clouds are joining us this morning. There's some fog out there if you're driving downtown or across any of our area highways. Low 80s along the coast for your afternoon high. We haven't hit 80 degrees in about a week or so for downtown San Diego. However, we have been in the upper 70s in the meantime. 92 as you make your way inland. So quite a departure from that more mild coastal sea breeze that we've been picking up on. 90s for the inland valleys, 90s for the mountains, 94 on average. 116 out there for the deserts. Plenty of sunshine county-wide, but we do start off the morning with those clouds, especially along the coast. So here's visibility, 4 miles of it in Miramar and Kearney Mesa, 6 in Carlsbad, 7 up in Fallbrook. It's mainly patchy this morning, but those clouds are going to start to lift in the coming hours. We'll get more sunshine, and we'll also get plenty of warmth. So here's what we see. As I mentioned, it's been about a week nearly since we saw those 80s come into play. We've mostly been in the mid and upper 70s, average being 76, so we've exceeded average for the last couple days along the coast, but only by a degree or two, versus if you make your way inland toward the mountains, deserts, we're exceeding average by 5-10 degrees or so. Let's take a look at your border wait times if you're making your way from the San Ysidro Port of Entry or the Otay Mesa Port of Entry into San Diego County. Wait time right now at the San Ysidro Port of Entry, 90 minutes. It's an hour and a half. Otay Mesa Port of Entry, 1 hour. You can head to cbs8.com/traffic. It'll give you the latest on what our highway conditions look like once you get into San Diego County. Eric?
Still ahead here, Comic-Con going back to its comic book roots. We meet the owner of a new shop in Oceanside.